All right, what's up, guys? This is Mash from Two Stupid Gamers, and I have an unboxing today. I hope I'll be able to get through pretty quick because it's quite a bit of cards. But to put it very short here, the Gundam TCG series has been giving us a little more releases here in the US. And I, at Anime NYC, by the way, you may have seen some of those videos. Go ahead and check out those videos as well. I was able to pick up a Gundam TCG booster box. So this is a box full of boosters, obviously, as the name implies. It is a monstrous 24 cards with 12 cards per pack. Plus, there's supposed to be a promo card in here. So I don't want to waste too much time. I hope you guys could go ahead and comment on this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And let's unbox. Okay, so we're gonna go to our B cam over here. I'm gonna make sure that the setup is all good here, so you guys could take a look at this. Again, 24 packs, 12 cards. I've gotten a little bit faster at opening cards, so hopefully this won't take quite a bit of time. You guys may have noticed on this and my personal channel, I've been getting a little bit of practice with card stuff. So yeah, maybe we'll go through this a little bit quicker. I'm probably actually gonna get into the Gundam TCG. That is my plan, at least for now. The idea is that, well, I mean, I already love Gundam. I also just recently started watching Gundam as well. Gundam Unicorn. I'm about to watch Gundam SEED. I finished Gundam 00 for the first time, so definitely a very exciting time for me. I really like the design on a lot of these cards and stuff, and there's already been a ton of cool stuff. So let's take a look and see what we got here. I'm gonna make sure to count everything that we have, all the sets. So I'm just gonna put them out in little fours. But when I bought this, I could not. The reason I went and got it is because I would have been like, it would have totally sufficed for me to just get the booster packs by themselves. However, at the time that I got this, I actually couldn't for the life of me find any anywhere. So I was not getting any. Uh-oh. There's no promo card.
Moments later.
Okay. I freaked out a little bit here. I guess this doesn't actually have a promo card. As I took all the cards out and I was like, whoa, that's not right. Because there's supposed to be a bonus promo card here for getting the whole box, but I'm looking at the very front of it. Is the Gundam Newtype Rising. There's 12 plus 1 cards per booster pack and 24 packs per booster box. So I guess this one actually doesn't come with like a little bonus pack. I was kind of expecting that because I've bought other like boxes of booster sets for cards before, and they had those promos in them, so that's a little bit confusing, but I'll take a closer look at it later. We'll continue on with the unboxing. Let me just go ahead and organize these into about half. What am I doing? Okay, I'm just gonna organize them so I have four packs of. Okay, hold on. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. I can say for sure I have all of the packs. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the first pack. So got a lot to get through. Not that much time. Not that much battery left on my camera either. So let's just go ahead and get to ripping. Yeah. I think the confusion really just came from the fact that when I've done boxes before, there is a separate pack that comes with it. So we'll see if these have 12 cards per pack, or if they have 12 plus 1, like it's kind of indicating. So first up we have a lot of common cards. I already see a Gundam Wing card, so that makes me happy. Ashtray. Ooh, a Changwoo Fei. That's actually one I think I don't have. I think now that was the last one I needed for the Gundam Wing boys. Tiger. We have a shiny is Ish Gian. Have a Witch and the Bride, and we have a resource a nice resource card. I'll put all the resource cards in one pile. I'll put cards that are not really like a big hit, but there's something that I'm looking out for in my collection to the side. And then my hollows in a pile as well. So you guys could see some of that off screen. And that was in fact 13 per pack. So I guess the bonuses are like in the booster or something. I'm gonna be honest, that kind of screwed me up a little bit. We got the Goof. We got a nice Wing Gundam. I think I already have this, so I'll keep that in the bulk side. Gundam Aerial, Gira, Darablade, ZNO, Unicorn Gundam, and our Unicorn Gundam 02 Banshee Destroy mode. Looks like that's the only holo that's here, but that's probably going to be a decent card. Thus far, I don't think I've gotten anything that's like of the alt art variety of something that is, you know, in a something that's going to be special just because of how it looks. Got Pisces, which again, one of my favorite from my favorite series. That's cool. I like that card. I said this before, but since day one, Benadryl Lynx, he's from Unicorn. I really like these cards. I really like the design on them. Zex Leo, nice. A slightly hollow, non-textured Salem Mass. Blitz Gundam, and ooh, look at that nice resource. That is a resource card, but I'm gonna put that into the hollow side. That's a very pretty card. I also have a deck box now too, so I am at least more or less serious about getting into this as a TCG. So Rita, I'm struggling to remember where Rita is from. I like seeing the old cards. Ooh, a Death Sight, nice. Okay, so that's for my Wing guys. Also, after today, I'm probably gonna have to get, honestly, a whole specific binder just for Gundam TCG. Choo Choo's Demi Trainer Holo, non-textured. We have a Duel Maxwell Holo. Nice, very nice. And another Gundam resource card. This one doesn't look hollow. You know, it's nice though, but it doesn't look hollow. So again, it's supposed to be about 13 cards per pack. Hopefully we're getting something cool here. We got quite a bit to go here. I also feel bad because I've been kind of sitting on this one for a while. I've been meaning to get this one out there. For a while. Strike Gundam, a Mining Asteroid, a Duels Leo. I've had those before. I just love the Gundam Wing cards. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for building my deck. Extreme Hatred, regular untextured holo. Still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for that. Gundam Ferrect, also holo. I don't know specifically what that's from. And a very nice Gundam Wing resource. I'll put my Gundam Wing pile. Yeah, I have to kind of get into this game on like a very focused level. I'll buy other TCG stuff, but I'm not necessarily getting into that. Like the Union Arena, I'm just kind of collecting for fun. Inuyasha, I'm collecting because I love that series, and I'm looking for cool old cards that might still be around. But with the Gundam TCG, since it's coming out, it's really exciting. My friends are getting into it. I'm thinking, why not do it myself too? Why not actually learn to play it? Stubborn Cog, I got that before. I like that scene. Overflowing Affection. So I'm going to be watching Gundam SEED, so I'm going to learn more about the Overflowing Affection very soon. Been holding off on watching Gundam SEED for a while. Kusanagi, we have a Gundam Aerial Holo, a Kagalia Eula Atna. By the artwork, it's clear that is from SEED. Also a holo, and another resource card. We already got this one. Okay, and I'm just gonna pre-count these off camera real quick so I can kind of make sure that I'm getting 13 per pack here. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. I could do it in post. Not getting good notch hits though. I gotta get those good notch rips. We're doing ripping today. Okay, a couple of doubles, a couple of duplicates, some more commons, gun tank, Nihilgram, Zaku sniper type, Zaku 1 sniper type, hollow. And, ooh, Gundam aerial rebuild. That's a textured hollow. And that is a LR. Very beautiful looking card. And a Zaku resource. You know, I've done so many of these unboxing of card openings now that I'm running out of stuff to say necessarily. But along we go. Ooh, that's a nice Gundam Wing card. Another nice Gundam Wing card. A Najor Lynx, Kusanagi. Another Zex Leo. Hollow Strike Rogue Rouge, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Rogue. And a Wing Gundam Zero. Oh man, that's beautiful. That is a textured hollow Wing Gundam Zero. That's nice. That is very, very nice. And one more resource card. Some good card pulls. I kind of figured that because this is still relatively early, like I said, it's been hard to come across these cards where I'm at. So when I saw the box, I was like, I don't want to buy a whole box, but I just never see them anywhere. And of course, now I see quite a bit more of them. But yeah, like getting on the bandwagon early with TCG, I think has a benefit, or any kind of collector cards, because they're gonna have like better stuff early on. At least that's what it feels like. Another Shenlong. Like I'll open up a pack of NASCAR cards, and if it's the very beginning, it's just like a lot of good hits in the beginning. Later on, you'll still get stuff, but I feel like the beginning has the best hits. We got a Big Zam, non-textured hollow, and oh, I see a textured hollow. Duel Gundam Assault Shroud textured hollow with a Phantom 00. I just watched this. I should know what this one is. Phantom 00 resource card. Very nice. I'm still thinking about that Wing Gundam. I'll sleeve everything once I'm out of here. We are approaching halfway to go, and I think we've already got some good cards. But just so anyone knows, these booster boxes are a huge investment. The reason people do them is because they want to get something really nice. And typically there's also a bonus card pack with them, but in this one, for some reason, there just was not. I guess the bonus, they're just bigger packs inside here. I don't know. I'll have to look that up later. I was definitely very surprised to not see that. Salem Mass hollow, non-textured hollow. And a Blitz Gundam, also not textured hollow, with a Wing Gundam resource. But yeah, the collectors are looking for something really big in here. That's why you go ahead and get the boxes. I did, for my personal channel, I don't think it's out yet, but I did a Union Arena Code Geass box. That's volume 1 of the Code Geass Union Arena set. I did that, and yeah, got some nice hits. You know, that was kind of like the point of getting that box. You know, it's like a much bigger investment, but you could get some really cool cards. In the future, I'm probably not gonna buy a box of the Code Geass stuff. I'd be more inclined to get a box of this, especially since I'm going to use them. Noin's Heirs, another Gundam Wing. And a hollow Shenlong Gundam from Gundam Wing with another resource card. This would basically be the halfway point. I want to remind everyone to like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. We're going to have tons of other content. We'll definitely have more card unboxings too. Our Two Stupid Gamers channel is a bit of a variety channel, so you could see a lot of different stuff. But I don't know when the next Gundam TCG video we'll have, but maybe soon. Okay, we got a couple of bulks. Ooh, First Contact. I think I already have that one, so I'm gonna keep that in here. And a Charged Zaku 2 Hollow, along with a Unicorn Gundam 02 Banshee Unicorn mode. Some of these names are going to get very, very confusing. Another resource card, and officially crossing halfway on the video. Not liking how these cards open. How these packs open, I mean. Let's see what else we got here. Another Shenlong, Anksha, Gallus, Ball, Galag, Lodo, ZNO. Mid-air modifications. Almost looks like Seed. I'm not sure. Hollow Gundam Aerial. I would like it if they put the logo, or at least reference to. Ooh, nice. Like I said, Gundam Wing fan here. We have a Deep Devotion Lucrezia 9. I guess that's a commander. That's Zex, one of the main antagonists, and Lucrezia 9. Two of the best characters from Gundam Wing, and of course a Gundam Wing resource. That's a really nice holo. Non-textured, but it's a very nice holo. What was I saying? Oh man, I got distracted by that cool pull. But yeah, so I wish that there was either text for it or like the logo of the series that this card is in reference to. So, you know, if it's like a wing suit or something, like it said wing or something like that, that would be nice. Just because some of these I'm not going to recognize. I haven't watched every single Gundam series. There's quite a bit out there. Another First Contact. But it would be nice to just kind of look at a card and immediately know what it is from. Legao. Wow, that kind of looks like a Zoid. Legao Hollow and Sharzaku 2 Hollow again with a resource. I think this is from the newest Gundam. After I get done with Seed, now that I did Unicorn and Double O, after I get done with Seed, I'm going to move on to some of the newer Gundam series that I missed. So I think there's like one that's just a movie. So I'll check that one out. And I also want to watch Iron-Blooded Orphans and Gundam Thunderbolt as well. I always mention this on my stream, twitch.tv/MashTheStampede, but someone keeps telling me one of them isn't good and I shouldn't bother, but I'm gonna watch them both. I'll be the one to decide. I think Gundam, especially Gundam series, can be very subjective. Delta Plus Hollow, regular Hollow, and a Gundam Death Sight textured. Very, very nice. Gundam Death Sight textured Hollow. There's like little textured outline of the suit. That is very nice. Very cool. What was I gonna say? But yeah, so the Gundam series are, in my opinion, like really subjective. You have like a series that maybe a lot of people will enjoy and it'll get good feedback on the internet, but then you watch it yourself and it's kind of like, that just wasn't for me. I've already had that with some Gundam series, and I know that some Gundam series that I really like, other people don't necessarily like. So just because someone tells me that Thunderbolt or Iron-Blooded Orphans, whichever it was, is not good, I'm still gonna check it out for myself. I'll go ahead and make my own opinion. Iron-Fisted Disciple Hollow, and oh my god, what is this? Legao. That is a rare plus. That is a special hollow for sure. I don't know what they're called specifically, but that is a very, very unique looking card. And put that to the side in its own pile. And a Charge Zaku resource. Got 6 more packs to go. 6 more packs to go. We got a Goon, Gundam Lifrit, Begur, Kagali's Sky Grasper, the Stubborn Cog again. Couple more bulk, common dupes. That's cool to get both Banagher and oh god, I forgot her name. Damn, I forgot her name. But the two of them next to each other, that's pretty cool. A Blitz Gundam, regular hollow, and I see a textured hollow. Ooh, regular Gundam texture hollow. Nice. It doesn't look like it's anything beyond just the regular card but textured hollow, but that's probably going to be a decent card to hold on to. Put that to the side, and an EX base resource. Very cool. Yeah, these certainly look a lot better than the Gundam cards from back in the day, which didn't look that bad themselves either. I think they almost even look kind of similar, but Bandai just does a really good job with their design on the cards. I mean, all of this is just like nice. I will say though, the back I'm getting used to, but I'm still not crazy about. It still seems just a little too plain for me. There's Gundam Heavyarms. I know I already had this one, but we'll put that to the side. For you guys that don't know, that's my favorite suit. Gun Cannon Hollow, regular hollow, and ooh, another very interesting one. Wing Gundam Zero. Ooh, this I think is a special card. Yeah. Holy shit. Let me put that to the side real quick as well. That might be something to write home about. Okay. All right, hold on. We've got enough stuff that I gotta get some sleeves, so I'll be back in a second.
Moments later.
Okay. Wow, that's really nice. I gotta say, I sleeved it real quick. We're gonna go ahead and just finish this off. I'll sleeve the rest of the hollows. I'll pretty much sleeve every hollow, but yeah, that's really nice. Take a look here. Gonna have to go over my friend too, because I'm now kind of transitioning from just a collector to now I actually play the games, or I will be playing the game once I build my deck and stuff. I'm kind of wondering, Zero, or good buddy Zero, maybe you could fill me in on this, but what should I specifically do when I get like a nice hollow card, or even just like a regular hollow card? Should I just hold on to all the hollows, do you think, or just, you know, if it's not that big of a deal, if it's not that expensive, use it? Like maybe this one, Citizens Take a Stand, hollow, regular hollow, and a Perfect Strike Gundam hollow as well, followed by another resource card. Yeah, like we had this conversation before that obviously something that's like mega rare, like I'm thinking maybe that one was, or very nice at least, those just hold on to them and keep them in a binder. Obviously don't play with them, because when you play with the cards they get damaged, so you don't want to mess around with that. Another Wing Gundam, but like I'll get, you know, I have a whole stack of hollows here. I'm sure most of them aren't that valuable, but I want to keep them in good condition. I want to keep them in good condition, but then also you want to use them too if they're useful for you. So be a whole new world for me to kind of discover. I haven't done any tabletop, I haven't done any TCG stuff since I was like in middle school, so this is all kind of fresh to me. And Nwines Ares, I could kind of already tell that this one is going to be maybe one of those I can use, even though it's hollow, because I've gotten more than one. And Battle of Aces. Ooh, that's a nice looking card. I don't know what that's from. Unicorn. One more unicorn. Okay, 4 more packs to go. We've hit the last tiny little bit. Okay, Jagan, Makuve, Dop, Skygrasper, Rashid's Magnac, Magnanek, Strike Gundam, Isaac Jewel, the Desert Tiger, another Gundam Heavyarms, another Chang Wufei, Intercept Orders, a nice Fortress Defense, hollow. That is a really cool looking, guys, you guys can see that is a really cool looking card. And oh, that one was short 1 hollow, so we just got that. They also just announced today, I almost hate how much stuff I want to like then collect and buy and stuff. They just announced a very interesting Magic the Gathering set. In case you've been living under a rock, Magic has been doing a bunch of different crossover IPs for special card packs. And today they announced Sony PlayStation is going to have one. So now I'm like, oh, I want to get those too. At least I want to see what's in them. So if I see any of those packs, I'll probably get them. Which again, I'm not likely gonna play Magic. I'm definitely open to it. I'll just need some help. Shiny hollow Sandrock, and a textured Kshatriya. Very beautiful texture. It has like a whole broken glass effect to it. That's a nice one. And another resource card. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like I'm open to doing Magic, but I don't have a deck set up. I don't know how to play, but I definitely would like to get those PlayStation cards. I like the idea of crossing over with, you know, making like a nice card series like Magic that has like good card stock, good good quality to the cards, good design and stuff. Doing that with PlayStation, to me that's a slam dunk is what that is. So hopefully we'll be able to find some of those. I just hope that they're not going to be super limited, or that there's really not going to be that many cards. I want it to be like a full set, would be really nice. Another Gundam Heavyarms. Marita Cruz. Oh, I really liked her. She was from Unicorn. She was great. Marita Cruz Hollow and a Shars Gelgoog. This one it's textured, but this one definitely isn't that rare. It's an LR because I know I've gotten a couple of these already. And a Shars Zaku number 2. And we're down to our last pack. Here it is. Hoping for something decent. Hoping for something nice. I'm looking over at my stack of holos and I'm thinking to myself, maybe we could get something like that. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for checking us out one more time. I've been sitting on this for so long that I'm just like, man, it feels nice to finally get this over with. Because I'm just like, man, what if I got like a really cool card? I don't even know. It's just sitting in my room. Just waiting there. We might as well take the resource card. So that's one card down. Got a lot of resource cards. All right. Card number 1, Covert Operation. Card number 2, Assault on Torrington Base. Number 3, Galusa K. Number 4, Gira Doga. Number 5, another Pisces. Number 6, Stark Jegon. 7, a Gamov warship. Number 8, Strategic Arms. Number 9, Securing the Supply Line. Number 10, Bukyu. That's a non-holo. Number 11, Holo Shamblo, and the final card is going to be a Duel Gundam Holo number 12, so that is the final one. All right, I'm gonna go get some of these cards in sleeves, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and I took the entire pile of holos, which I'll go through in just a second, and I took the ones that stood out the most. Since I'm new to this, I still don't know exactly what's the most popular or will be the highest value. Taking a look at one of the cards that's off to the side, I immediately recognize that one, so I think that one is pretty high value. But these, I just sleeve them for now. Some of these holos are pretty common, so I didn't go ahead and sleeve them, at least for now. If I go back and it turns out that when I'm appraising them, one of them ends up being pretty good value, I'll go ahead and take care of that in a nice sleeve as well. Just gonna go through them real quick. I pretty much saved anything in this pile that was shiny. I'm not gonna go over all the bulk because obviously there's just like so many common and bulk. I was happy to get a bunch of Gundam Wing cards specifically. And then obviously here we have all of the resource cards as well. I don't know how this game works yet, so I'm not sure what these resource cards are necessarily like for. But obviously they use the front face of the Gundam itself, or Zaku in that case. And yeah, that's kind of it for now. I also have my cards that are specifically Gundam Wing that I saved that were interesting to me, so I'll probably put those in my personal collection. And finally, there's these two cards, which I think are the biggest hits, because this one immediately stood out. So this is Lagao. It's a R+. It's not like an LR, but immediately this stood out as a much shinier holo. Obviously, there's texture to it, and this, I think, would be what's considered a full art. I'm assuming this one is good value, so I'm going to hold that one off to the side. And the last one, I'm definitely going to have to put in a nice little top loader for myself. But that is going to be the Wing Gundam Zero, with the beautiful brick building torn to hell. And you could see the snow is falling, and the teddy bear is falling on the snow. That's Relina's teddy bear from the intro. Which is funny, because it doesn't even come up in the series. It doesn't even come up in the series. Like it doesn't. There's nothing with that bear in the TV show. However, it's so popular from the intro that they made a card of it, and I could be wrong, but I swear I saw that this was actually a pretty expensive card. Now thinking about it, just looking at it, it says LR plus. It is textured, it's hollow. I might be wrong though, because I think it might be that the actual rarest version of this is like a full art, so it doesn't have some of the other information on there. Maybe like it looks more like this than this. You know what? I don't know. I'm at this point I'm really talking with, you know, talking out of my you know what, because I just don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. I'm gonna do a full appraisal of all of these as soon as possible once this video is over. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These were my pulls from a very big Gundam box. I had a little scared there at the beginning, but I guess it doesn't come with like a bonus pack with just one card in it. It's just each pack gets like an extra card or something. I don't know. But I am pretty happy with these pulls. Again, I definitely am glad that I got this Wing Zero LR Plus card. Hollow texture. Definitely happy with that one. But yeah, I hope you guys are happy as well with this video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our channel for our main variety stuff. Also check out my personal channel. I do YouTube and Twitch. I stream twice a week. I also do a lot of card stuff too, so you may see some Gundam packs open there as well. Just gonna give it a little bit of more time because of all this. But yeah, hope to be playing some Gundam TCG soon. If you guys are, let us know in the comments below. And yeah, I'm Master Stampede for Two Stupid Gamers. I'll see you next time.